In the AOE training course, I give you the option of using Unicorn Smasher as your research tool. Now, the reason I give you that option is because I know that a lot of people what do the AOE training course have not got a lot of money to invest in their business. So I give you a free tool that does a lot of the grunt work involved with going and researching these products, okay? However, just like anything, something that is free is never going to be as good as something that is paid for, because something that is paid for has got a team of developers behind it that will monitor, maintain, update, fix the software. So it is no surprise, and it ought to be no surprise to you either, that Unicorn Smasher is glitchy as a mofo, because it's free. There's nobody getting paid to look after it, therefore nobody looks after it. Unlike products like Jungle Scout or Merchant Words, which are paid, and therefore they get looked after, they get updated. So I do not use Unicorn Smasher to do my product research. I've said this before, but I think it's worth saying again, particularly because we've got a lot of new people on. So I'm using Jungle Scout, I use Merchant Words heaps, I use the paid version of eGrow, that sort of stuff. Plus I've got my own piece of software that I've developed as well. So I'm using all those, all right? So I'm going to use the tools that I use to go through some stuff, and we'll do it together. So there's that. Also, let's just get rid of that and get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Also, I'm going to give you some interesting ways that you may not have thought about that are just really fast ways to find products to sell. All right, so I'm going to give you those rather than going through a complete system, which I've already laid out in detail in the AOE training course. I'm going to give you some very, very fast ways to find products to sell. However, you still want to do the research on the back end of them, all right? So and you can do that using the AOE training course. So there's that. Other thing I want to say, is I am very, very convinced that I could make any product at all work on Amazon, given that people are searching for it, regardless of how competitive it is. I am sure in and of myself I could make it work. I could make it work because clearly I've got a background, I know what I'm doing, I'm no longer a beginner at this, and I know how to make things rank, I know how to make things sell, I know how to differentiate things, blah de blah de blah. Okay, so I was having this conversation with Sam Fouar the other day, and we both agreed that it wouldn't matter what the hell it was that we were given to sell, we could make it work on Amazon. And I genuinely think that is the truth for any product at all. And once you get to a certain point in your own development, you will believe that too. Doesn't matter what it is, you can make it work when you know what you're doing. Final thing I want to say, your very, very first product that you sell, and this comes from Kate Ingham, and it's very, very smart. You should consider it as you cutting your teeth on Amazon. If you put massive pressure on yourself to hit a home run with your first product, you're going to be disappointed and you'll probably give up. And that sucks because you can make a shitload of money on Amazon. So it is much, much better to think about Amazon, your first product anyway, as you learning how to do things properly, because you will make mistakes with your first product. You will make mistakes. Regardless of all the training you get, you'll make mistakes. You only have to go into the AOE members area to see that. And that's normal and that's to be expected. And if you beat yourself up for it, you'll give up, and that's a crying shame. All right, so I'm going to start with a very, very simple thing to do. And that is going to other countries and looking for products. So here we are on Amazon.co.uk. The websites that I like to do, and this is all for Amazon Australia, okay? That's where we're going to go look at, Amazon Australia. We'll also go to Amazon in Germany. So they are the second and third biggest marketplaces by volume, UK and Germany, okay? All right, so where are we? We're in English. So when you come over to Amazon Germany, make sure you change your language from German to English. And when you come over to Amazon.co.uk, make sure you change the language from English to Australian. The easiest thing to do here is simply to look at what the best sellers are in one country and see if they've been brought into the Australian marketplace yet. That is without a doubt, right now, the single easiest thing you can do to find yourself a great product to sell. Because if a product is selling really, really well in one marketplace, chances are it will also sell really, really well in another marketplace. Meaning, if it sells really, really well in the UK, it probably will sell really, really well in America. It probably will sell really, really well in Germany. And it will probably sell really, really well in Australia as well. So you can get a shitload of ideas simply by looking at what's selling best in one marketplace and then seeing if it's been done in Australia yet. Okay, so that's a very, very simple thing to do. Dead easy. Anybody could do that. But let's go and have a look at some stuff. Let's do, well, look, you tell me, what do you want to research? What do you want to research? How do we know people are searching for it? Well, if it's in the bestsellers, Haley, that's a pretty good indication that people are buying that. Selling Australia. Pet supplies. All right. Sex toys. Oh, I'd like to do that, but I've got to keep this kind of PC. Let's do pet supplies, just for Jenny, because we love Jenny. All right. So here's the best sellers. What's currently selling? This is interesting. Dog supplements for stiff joints. Anybody who was at the AOE conference just gone and watched my Amazon time machine, there it is. There it is. As predicted. Anyway, I won't get into bigging myself up. I'll spend all day doing that. Let's instead continue down. And we're just going to kind of look at what's selling. So I'm ignoring things like cat food and things like that, only because I don't want to be in that marketplace. I'd much rather just be in something that's going to be easier for me to get sales. No, easier for me to get the ability to sell in. And I don't want to compete against massive brands like Felix the cat, for instance. I don't want to, or Purina. I don't want to compete against them with my own brand of pet food, because for my first product, I don't believe that's a good idea, because you'd need to get a whole brand put together. Again, I believe, without a doubt, I could make anything work, but as my first product, I don't think you should be doing that. Oral hygiene gel. How bloody interesting. Oral hygiene gel for dogs and cats. And it's Amazon's choice for cat toothpaste. Holy shit. Well, I had no idea. Anybody that's got a cat, I would be massively surprised if a cat would let you brush their teeth. My cat would not have a bar of that. There's no way in hell it would let you do that. Anyway, let's have a look what Merchant Word says about cat toothpaste. So in the US of A, 96,000 searches. Let's just go to Australia there, because you know that's where we're going looking at. See what it says about Australia. 10,500 searches per month. Now, for me, as my first product, I would totally go for that. Totally go for that. However, let's just check one more thing, and let's just bring up Jungle Scout, and let's just see what Jungle Scout says. And it is entirely entertaining, for me at least anyway. Just 1 second, just got to log myself in. Oh, I'm already logged in. Okay, cool. Entirely entertaining for me to see the difference that Jungle Scout and Merchant Words, and all of them actually, say about what products will sell and how well they sell. I find it hilarious because it's all so friggin' different. However, let's just have a look. So here, cat toothpaste, average monthly units sold, 2,339. So that's quite a lot off. Well, you know, who knows if it's a lot off what they're saying. But anyway, I would definitely at 10,500 in Australia, because Jungle Scout doesn't give you Australia, of course, not yet. I would definitely go for that. However, let's just go and have a look and see who's selling. All right, now here's where I start thinking about the market, So I've now found an interesting product. Cat toothpaste. Holy shit, who thought? There's 277 results, which is, you know, neither here nor there really. But what I'm interested in is, can I fit into this marketplace? So let me ask you a question. Who here, don't answer yet, brushes their teeth every day with toothpaste? And I'm sure each of you do. And what sort of toothpaste do you use? Now, not what brand of toothpaste, because, you know, Colgate, blah blah blah, who gives a shit? But what sort of toothpaste do you do? Do you have fluoride-free toothpaste? Do you have organic toothpaste? Do you have... What sort of toothpaste do you have? You tell me. Fluoride, whitening, natural, whitening, charcoal, herbal, organic, tricolor, fluoride free, whitening, sensitive. All right, now think about this, because this is crazily important. Do cats actually need to brush their teeth? Do cats actually need to brush their teeth? No, they do not. Cats do not need to brush their teeth. Cats have survived for friggin' millennia without the need to brush their teeth. It's only cat owners who anthropomorphize their pets that make that marketers then say, hey, your cat needs to brush its teeth, and because we anthropomorphize, we go, of course, I brush my teeth, therefore my cat brushes their teeth. Now, here's a question, and it's an important one, so pay attention. If you, as the owner of a cat, use organic, natural toothpaste, what sort of toothpaste would you be most inclined to buy for your cat? That's right. The same bloody toothpaste. Organic, natural toothpaste. Do you see how that works? So when I'm looking at a marketplace, I'm not really looking at cat toothpaste. What I'm looking at is, can I create my own niche product within the cat toothpaste category? Can I create my own organic, natural product within that, and then sell that to owners of cats who brush their teeth with organic, natural toothbrush? Now, if you think that's bullshit and you say to yourself, well, Neil, there's no way in hell that people would be so crazy as to do that, let's just have a look. Let's see if dog owners try and whiten their doggy teeth. Shall we just see that? Oh, here we go. Whitening for dogs. Doggy toothpaste, whitening toothpaste. There you go. So, as much as it is nuts to consider shit like that, it happens all the time. All the friggin' time. So again, I say to you again, any product category on Amazon, you can make it work if you will take the time to think about the end customer and create a product that is perfect for them. You can make any product category work, any product category. Let's just try dog whitening toothpaste on Amazon.com.au. Let's see if that's a seller yet, because clearly it's selling in bloody America. Oh, well, there you go. There's your first product. Whitening toothpaste for dogs. Because right now there is sweet FA competition for that particular search term. Zero. Okay? I tell you, and with the utmost sincerity, you can make any product sell on Amazon if you will take the time to understand who your customer is. I don't care what it is. You can make it work on Amazon. It's irrelevant of how competitive the main category is. Think of the most competitive categories on Amazon. iPhone cases, for instance. Well, if you try and sell just another iPhone case, you'll fail miserably on Amazon. But if you try and carve out a unique niche within that, my youngest daughter, obsessed with unicorns, so she would want to buy a iPhone case that had a unicorn on it. So that has just taken an extremely competitive category and just made it much less competitive. Much less competitive. And if that was also yellow, which is her favorite color, then again, I've gone even deeper into that niche. There is no reason at all for you to be struggling to sell products. You just need to think. You just need to think. All right, so that's one that we just did. Let's go and do another one. This is kind of fun. So that was Amazon.co.uk. Let's do Germany. Somebody give me another one. Somebody give me another one. Man, I don't know what the costs are. You got to go and work all that shit out for yourself, Ross. I've got no idea, mate. Gardening, says Sharam. All right, let's do gardening. So I'm on Amazon bestsellers. Okay, let's just go to garden and see what comes up. What's coming up in the gardening niche? And this is in Germany, of course. So let's just go and have a look. So all I'm looking for, so I already know that if it's a bestseller, it sells like batshit. All right, I already know that. I don't need to try and figure that shit out. I already know that it's something that sells like batshit. Did you know that avocados have increased in value? Avocado farms have increased in value by a factor of 5 in the last 10 years because all of the hipsters around the world want to put avocado on friggin' everything. I wonder if an avocado seed grower would work in Australia. Shall we go and have a look? Let's just pull it up first. Dunk. That's actually something that I would buy for my daughters. All that kind of things. Plant your own avocado. Let's just try avocado tree and just put that into merchant words. Let's have a look. Just see what comes up with. Avocado tree. So I've got 2,300. Oh, avocado tree starter kit. 800. Interesting. Let's just have a look in America. Let's see what they say. And while that's coming up, avocado tree, grafted avocado tree. So they are all in the actual products themselves. Small avocado trees. Let's just try Jungle Scout. That's very interesting. Where am I? Asher. Here we go. Avocado search. Hass avocado tree starter kit. 419 sold. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I'd probably do that. Let's have a look at Amazon Australia and see what they come up with. I love selling things that I'm really into. Avocado, Asher, come on. So, what does it say here? Avocado tree. Avocado bowl set. Grow your own avocado tree. Interesting. 37 reviews already. Well, that's pretty cool. Avocado fruit tree. Seedling. Okay, so there's actually only one result for that. Kajome Springs. What the hell is that? That's just nuts. So there's only actually one result for that. So there's 818 results, but in reality, there's only one result for what it is we're looking for. There's only one result for what it is we're looking for. So even though, if you just looked at that, you'd think, oh, there's a lot of people selling that. But if you actually look, you'll see there isn't a lot of people selling this. There is a lot of people selling avocado-related products, but basically no one selling that. So that, can we all agree, is much, much better than that. Let's just open it up. Doink. Much, much better. Doink. 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 Much better. Same brand. Being sold from overseas. Avocado, yeah. So I'm just surprised they didn't do the same thing here. Being sold from overseas. Sold by Avocado. Free delivery on eligible products. That wouldn't be eligible if it was Avocado. Free delivery with order 39, so it's not going to be free. If it's sold... Shipping... Yeah. So, ships from overseas. Well, that's interesting. Ooh, bowl set. Grow your own avocado tree. So, even if you just... imported this into Australia and sold it from Australia through FBA, you'd instantly get a boost. I mean, if you just did that, you could just hijack their listing. Of course, I'd never suggest you did this. But you could just hijack their listing and go and sell it direct. If you wanted to. If you wanted to. Let's do another one. Isn't it seasonal? Probably. I don't know. I've got no idea about avocados. No idea. Yeah, I'd approach them for wholesale too. That's what I'd do. Somebody give me another thing. Let's go and do another one. You okay to hang around? I've got questions to answer, but I'd much rather do this. This is much more fun. Hey Vanda, how are you, love? What else we got? Skincare, MTB tools. I don't even know what that means. Baby gifts, bedpans, battery kids cafe, something musical. Outdoors. Outdoors, says Peter. Let's do outdoors. All right. So, where are we? So we are in garden. So let's stick with garden then, and go to, and we're on Amazon Germany still, okay? So let's go to where are we? Garden furniture, decking and fencing, pools, garden store. Garden furniture and accessories. I guess that would be it, wouldn't it? That's kind of outdoors stuff. Let's have a look what's here. Mulch Mat. I wonder what a mulch mat is. I wonder what that does. I've got no idea what most of these things are. Protective cover for garden furniture. Oh, that's cool. I need that sort of stuff. What else we got? I can show you something interesting. A wheelie bin storage box. How interesting. How could they have sold so many of them? Look how many they've sold. That is crazy. 1,137 ratings. If we assume that 2% of people, which is average, leave a review. Here's some maths for you. 2% of people have left a review, meaning 1,137 people. How many people have purchased in total? If 2% have left 1,137, how many have purchased in total? Who knows the answer to that? 56,000. Good on you, Domo. All right, so next piece of math for you. 56,000 multiplied by 147. 56,000 multiplied by 147. Please. That's a pretty down and dirty way of getting some good intel about a product, actually. Just take that. So all I did very, very quickly was divided it by 2 to get 600 and multiplied by 100 to get 60,000, which gives you a very down and dirty, that's probably how many units they've sold, okay? 8.23, this one product, 8.2 million euros. 8.2 million euros. This one product that I have personally never friggin' heard of. So it's a storage shed. Do you reckon that's what it is? Yeah, it's a little storage shed. Look at it. $8.2 million. That one product. Okay, cool. That's good, Bob. Now, some people are saying Bunnings sell these. Now, don't get caught up with that shit. The second you start down the but Bunnings sell these, but Kohl's sell these, but Woolies sell these path, man, you ain't thinking about it. You're not thinking straight. You're truly not. It doesn't matter. I will guarantee there are businesses in Germany, just like B&Q, that sell this product. I will freaking guarantee it. But does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Does not matter at all, because people like to have shit delivered to them. That's just the way it is, all right? Don't get caught up with that crap. Oh, but Bunnings sells this product, but Kohl's sells this product. Doesn't friggin' matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. So that's an interesting product. I'm going to look at that. I really like that. What would you call this in Australia? What would you call it in Australia? If you were looking at that, how would you describe it in Australia? What words would you use? Shed. What else? Outdoor storage box. I reckon that's a good one. Tina. Tool shed, says Maria. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Let's just go up here. Go back to our little avocado tree. Somebody remind me of that later as well. I love that idea. Oh, poo. That's a technical term. Let's look here instead. Doink. Doink. Outdoor storage shed. Oftentimes you have to change the way things are described. Outdoor shed. Or you have to go to the listing itself and go and find an outdoor storage shed. I'll just type that in, you mofo. Look at that, 767 units sold per month at $300 a pop. Holy shit. Anyway, let's have a look on Amazon Australia and see what that says. Where's my Amazon Australia? Outdoor, doink, tool, storage. Oh, it's because I spelt it wrong. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. All right. Outdoor sheds. Here we go. Now, look at that. I'm just flabbergasted in general. So it says here, look, 20,000 results. Does that mean, very quickly, that 20,000 people are selling this product? Does it mean that? No, it does not mean that. It does not mean that. It means that those three words, outdoor storage box, are indexed and linked to 20,000 results. That's what it means, all right? So don't confuse that. I've shown you that already with the last thing we went looking for. Doesn't mean that that's what they are at all. Doesn't mean that's what they are at all. Because here, look, you've started getting, so really there's only one page of the product, because now we're getting all this kind of shit. So really there's only one page of the product instead, which is nothing. I like that. Although it's oversized, and you've got to kind of think to yourself, you know, would you sell an oversized product? Maybe not for your first product, I don't know, but still, pretty sexy. Pretty sexy search volume. I would definitely go for that. What was the other thing as well that I wanted to show you as well? So you can do that with Amazon.co.uk. You can do it with Amazon.de. You can do it with Amazon.com. And I mean, you've seen for yourself. It's not exactly difficult what I'm doing. It's not difficult. You just have to think a little bit. It is not difficult. So you either find crazily competitive things and take them down and niche them a little bit more, or here's another way you can do it. So here, look, movers and shakers. So I'm on Amazon.de. Movers and shakers. These are things that are getting really, really big, really, really quickly. So let's just go to garden again, and let's go and have a look what's here. What's that? Looking at another vegetable growy kit again. They're really on the rise. I know a couple of people in AOE are selling those, so I won't talk too much about them. They're really on the rise. Blah de blah de blah. Again, look at all this. These are all things that are fast selling products on Amazon in Germany. Fast selling products. They're movers and shakers. So sales rank is now 17. Holy shit. A sales rank of 17 is crazy. And I don't even know what that is. It looks like fake stuff to put next to your bed. What is that? I've got no idea what that is. Oh, it's a rug. How weird. In area rugs. You guys getting the idea? I mean, it's just there for the taking for you. It's just there for the taking. Now, I will tell you, bedroom carpet. Okay, cool, thanks. So I will tell you as well, what was I looking at earlier? What am I looking at here? I found something. I was just messing around and I found something and I thought, oh, that's wild. Who would think people would buy that? But they friggin' do. No, it's gone. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it was this one. Alright, cool. I'm assuming you guys have all seen Harry Potter. So, people are buying the Hufflepuff tie. Now, that is not, just to be clear, a branded, trademarked Harry Potter product. It is the Hufflepuff colours. Let's just have a look what colours they are. Here we are. Hufflepuff colours, whichever, so that's those. That's not a trademark product. And people are buying that. Look at how many people are buying it. It's nuts. 59,000 people search for that. And there's 78 results. I mean, that's just crazy. Sonar. Yes, Adrian, that was it. Thank you. It was a Sonar thing. You must have been on. It was a depth, Sonar related depth gauge just for fishing, wasn't it? Good memory there. Well done, mate. Thanks for that, Adrian. The other product I wanted to I was just fucking about with. I mean, just messing about with. Excuse my language. I know some people watch this in the car. I've got to be very careful what I say. Asher was the Sonar Fish Finder. There it is. Sonar Fish Finder. It's like a depth gauge. Heaps of people searching for this. I wonder how many people. That's only 352. That's actually a lot less than you'd think for something so big an industry as fishing, which is a massive sport. Let's just look in here. Alright, so again it says 1,000 results, but you should ignore that shit and you should go and check because that's not true. So look, a bracket is ranking on page 1. So clearly there's something going on here. Dun, dun, dun. What the hell is that? Fish finder? That's not what I'm looking for. So I've now started to get jewelry. Alright, so there's heaps of people looking for this. and not many people selling it. And the listings are shit ass. Look at the listings. That was another thing. Fish finders. So many look the same. They're very popular. Totally agree. So, I hope that helps. I know we've kind of been all over the place, but that's kind of what product research is all about. You kind of just jump all over the place. But I love doing product research. The times when I spend doing my product research for the diamonds, I just love doing it. Take Sonar out of the search. Fisherman column. Fish finders. Well, that's not really the point, Randall. The fact that they do. Because what I'm looking for is a specific thing, Sonar Fish Finder. Because if I just look for Fish Finder, I'll find billions of them. But if I look for Sonar Fish Finder, much more targeted search term, much more targeted. And that's what you want. Remember what I said in the beginning about targeting. Super important, super important. All right, so hope that was useful. I know, mate. It is confusing, Randall. It's all good, mate. Don't worry. I'm not berating you. It's when you're just getting started out, it's confusing, and I get that. So that's why you use the members area to go ask questions about that sort of thing. But the bigger the more targeted the search term, the better. The more targeted. It's the difference between toothpaste for cats and organic, natural toothpaste for cats. Much different thing. Okay. All right, so that's it, folks. Hope that was useful. And if you want to do that again sometime, maybe we can do a big session of that in between Chrissy and New Year. Maybe that could be kind of fun to do. And we'll all just jump on a call and we'll just go find shitloads of products and we'll just go through the whole thing. And I'll show you lots of different ways, because that's not all the ways I know, but that's just a very simple way I know to find products. If you actually want to see all the ways I know, blatant sales pitch coming up, warning, then what you should do is go into the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, go to Advanced Training page, and go to Product Research Blueprint, which is just there, Product Research Blueprint. Click on that, and you'll come to this page here, and that's my 9, well, it's actually 10, but 9 top ways that I know to find profitable products for Amazon. That's where I've got all those listed for you. All right. So thanks so much again, folks, for joining me tonight on the Q&A. Hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. And I love doing different things like that for you guys. So, and hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of that too. So if you've got any questions for me in the interim, if I haven't answered your question, you're thinking, that bastard, Asher, why didn't he answer my question? Then remember, all you need to do is come to the AOE members area and tag me in a post like this. You'll see me because my beautiful wife, you can't miss her. Just tag me in a post like that, and I'll make sure that I answer your question for you, folks. All right, so thanks so much. Again, if you definitely know you want to come to the AOE conference, 21st, 22nd, March, Brisbane, just email me and I'll hook you up. Otherwise, you can wait till January when tickets go on general sale. Thanks so much. Speak to you soon. Good night. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.